I could not find the perfect fitting boot for my 1980 C3 Corvette. So I decided to take matters in my own hands. I ordered some faux leather from Amazon, and it actually came out pretty soft, so I was excited about that. Had multiple uses, car upholstery being one of them. And then I took out my measuring tape and some scissors, and I took some rough measurements, and then I just cut away. I felt like the Grinch when he makes that Santa Claus outfit. If any of you have seen the original Grinch, it's miraculous how he makes it. He gets some red felt, scissors, and he just goes hog wild cutting it. Throws it through the sewing machine, and miraculously, at the end of the day, the Grinch comes out with a Santa Claus costume. And that's exactly how I felt making this. So I measure out the 4 sides. I measured the length and how much give I thought I would need to be able to shift gears. I used a stapler, my gold one, of course, to basically roughly mock it up, make sure that it fits before taking it into the sewing machine. I check it out on my car itself to make sure it's not completely off. Fits pretty good. Not too bad about this. And then take out my trusty sewing machine. Before anything can happen, you got to thread the sewing machine. I have years of sewing experience, and I haven't sewn in a while, but muscle memory took over, and I was able to just basically whip this thing up. It was a lot of fun, and I was surprised on how steady my sewing lines were. I sewed each panel, then I would open it up and sew the seams flat for a professional finished appearance. My glasses came in handy. I don't usually wear glasses, but I should wear glasses because I can't see very well up close. This material was really easy to sew. It was like butter, and it didn't stick to the footer or the machine or anything like that. Once it was completely sewn, it was time to turn it right side in, finish it up, test it, and figure out how I was actually going to get it to stay. Originally, I was thinking of building a frame, but that seemed like it would just be a daunting process. And I looked through all my hoarding selection of clips and rivets and screws, and I found these little clips. I think they were from a speaker set. Doesn't matter where they're from, they are our sole purpose to hold this shifter boot in. They squeezed the material between these, basically the frame, so well, and they would not pop out. I tested it to make sure that the length was correct and I could still shift. And then once that was done, it was time to add some Velcro to the tip of it so I could get a nice clean finish. In all honesty, I can't believe how well it came out. My dude, I can't believe how good this came out. Nothing like a job well done